Hi guys, I'm Ershad from 91 Mobiles. So when Google launched its Pixel range of smartphones recently, it made a big deal about the 12MP cameras inside the phone. In fact, it actually showcased scores from DxOMark and stated that that is the highest rated smartphone ever. We have a review unit of the Pixel XL with us, and we decided to pit it against the Apple iPhone 7 Plus. Which one comes out on top? Let's find out. So before we jump into a detailed analysis of the camera samples from the Pixel XL and the iPhone 7 Plus, let's take a look at the camera specs of both these smartphones. In our first test, we took a long shot of a busy road in the city of Gurgaon. There are multiple elements like parked motorbikes and cars, a metro station under construction, and the early evening sky that you can see. On first glance, we notice that the iPhone 7 Plus has a warmer tone overall, but the sky's color is more accurate. There's also a bit of lens distortion which is barely visible in both the camera samples. The overall exposure is however better on the Google Pixel XL's image. Also, it's clearly evident that the Pixel XL offers better fidelity in details compared to the iPhone 7 Plus. And we also have a second shot of this building. If you notice closely, the Paris Twin Towers building on the left has these vents that are clearly defined in the Pixel XL shot. And even the color saturation is better on the Pixel XL, which is evident from the red that you see on nearby's logo. So, in first round, it is victory for Google Pixel XL. For the next test, we chose this white flower as a subject. When the focus is on a white object, we can clearly identify the color tone that the camera's software tends to choose. In this scenario, the iPhone 7 Plus produced a warmer image and the Google Pixel produced a cooler one. We prefer the warmer color tone because it's easier on the eye, but it is quite understandable that someone might like the color tone that is offered by the Pixel XL. Moreover, very surprisingly, the reproduction of details on both the cameras are almost identical despite the larger sensor size on the Pixel XL. So which one is better? We'll call this one a tie. Now moving on to the HDR mode. The Pixel XL's camera has an HDR Plus mode which essentially makes use of the immense power offered by the Snapdragon 821 processor to shoot HDR images at a much faster rate than other smartphones, let alone the iPhone 7 Plus. In fact, Google is so confident of this mode that it has made it default on the phone. Coming to the quality itself, you will notice that in our sample shot, apart from shooting the image faster, the Pixel XL also derives more information from the highlights and shadows to offer a better dynamic range. If you look closely at the iPhone 7 Plus sample, you will see that the bird right next to the sun has ghosting, which indicates that the iPhone software took a little more time to shoot the 3 images necessary to stitch an HDR shot. In this round, the Pixel XL wins by a knockout. Now the portrait mode of the iPhone 7 Plus uses the power of the dual cameras to shoot a good bokeh effect. And since the Pixel XL also offers a lens blur mode, we decided to add it to the shootout, regardless. In our testing, we found out that the iPhone 7 Plus camera software has a better algorithm to make the cutout look more natural and close to a DSLR's performance. Having said that, the Pixel XL's image is not too bad either. Also, the Pixel software is a little iffy to use, and to actually get a usable image, you might have to struggle a little. Well, this one goes to the iPhone 7 Plus. Low-light situations really test the mettle of a smartphone camera. We shot this pot of artificial flowers in a semi-dark room to test the two cameras. What we notice is that the Pixel XL has a tendency of cracking up the ISO. In this case, the iPhone 7 Plus resorts to an ISO speed of 1250, whereas the Pixel XL cranks it up all the way to 4800. As a result, quite evidently, the noise levels are higher in the Pixel XL shot. Since there is no way to adjust the ISO in the Pixel XL's default camera, we think the iPhone 7 Plus trumps it in this round. In this round, we shot the same flower pot using the flash on both the smartphones. The iPhone 7 Plus has a quad LED flash, which means that at close quarters it throws more light at the subject than the Pixel XL, which has a dual LED flash. Quite evidently, the final image is better on the iPhone 7 Plus. Moving on to a much darker scenario, the Pixel XL tends to use much higher ISO speed of ISO 2900 once again compared to ISO 125 speed used by the iPhone 7 Plus. The resulting image of the iPhone 7 Plus has better contrast and more control over the exposure, making it look better than the Pixel shot. We think that the iPhone 7 Plus wins here once again. Most people who use smartphones for shooting photographs shoot a lot of images indoor in dimly lit situations. We use one such scenario where we have 3 subjects in the frame. The sample shot of the Google Pixel is more saturated than that of the iPhone 7 Plus. However, on closer inspection, you will notice that there is more noise in the Pixel XL shot. That said, the Pixel XL offers a better dynamic range when you look at the light emanating from the phone screen of the person looking into it. We think this one goes to the Pixel XL. Now, if you're a fan of selfies, then you should definitely choose the Pixel XL over the iPhone 7 Plus. Apart from offering a higher resolution 8 megapixel image, the Pixel XL also offers better details, a wider area of view and more accurate colors than the iPhone 7 Plus's 7MP camera. Take a look at our selfies for a better idea. Despite the lack of optical image stabilization on the Pixel XL, it still does a very good job of stabilizing the video well. Interestingly, the footages shot by both the phones showcase a similar amount of details and even the exposures are quite similar too. Now when it comes to sound recording, the Pixel XL and the iPhone 7 Plus both shoot mono audio. However, the Pixel XL's audio clarity is much better than what we achieved on the iPhone 7 Plus. The slow motion video of this water fountain captured by the Pixel XL offered more fidelity in the motion images and even the sound recording was better. If you're surprised by this conclusion, we are too, quite honestly. Now that you've seen our camera comparison of the Pixel XL with the iPhone 7 Plus, you would have noticed that the Pixel XL actually wins by a whisker. But does that justify the tag of the best smartphone camera? Probably not. Primarily because the Pixel XL tends to use a higher ISO, resulting in grainier images in low light situations, in which case the iPhone 7 Plus actually performs slightly better. At the same time, the Pixel XL definitely offers a better video performance compared to the iPhone 7 Plus, including 4K and slow motion video. Now that's saying something. However, all said and done, the Pixel XL is definitely a great camera and Google has a winner in it. I hope you liked our extensive comparison of the Pixel XL's camera with the iPhone 7 Plus. If you liked the video, do hit the like button and also share and subscribe to our YouTube page. Thank you so much. See you next time.